No! Naughty! 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 Let go of me! Let go of me! Little Timmy, what I tell you about squeezing my ball? Little Timmy! Little Timmy! Alright! Alright, little Timmy. If you wanna play unfair, that's how we're gonna play it. Timmy, you better get over here. Don't worry about it, son. Just a little bit of parenting skill. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Tabs. I've got Will and Jackson watching my screen. Say hello, guys.
Hello, the wheel collector. Someone's looking at me. I am collecting the wheel.
Yes. So, if you recall from the last episode, we were exploring the capabilities of the automatic ballista.
The Jackson gets a bit
And we were wondering, the Jacksons at this establishment get a bit quirky. So we were exploring the capabilities of the automatic ballista, and I was wondering, can he beat the super peasant?
Probably not, but let's see.
Fire! Oh my! Okay, that wasn't much of a sentimentive, was it?
They won!
Oh, you into watching my screen? I'll have to unmute him.
I need to like save you that time.
Alright, Jackson, it's time for the peasant's journey.
Instead of the ballista, use the dark peasant.
Based.
Super peasant versus dark peasant like cheerleaders though.
Dark peasant just on drugs. Me versus Daniel on drugs.
Like anabolic mega steroid.
Anabolic mega steroid.
That's way too far. They couldn't cheer for him yet.
Yeah. Okay, what the hell is going on?
You gotta let them cheer for him straight away.
We won.
You didn't let them cheer for him. Get them closer. Get them closer.
Doesn't matter, we're doing the peasant journey. Alright, we're starting at farmer.
Bro, we're not doing the peasant journey. We should do it when we're not playing Fortnite at the same time.
It'll be funny.
We should do it when we're doing it when we're not playing Fortnite.
You gotta make the other side stuck. You gotta make a character stuck somewhere. Then you can be the peasant. Let's make it a red peasant.
No, bro, imagine a peasant beats the super peasant.
It's possible if the super peasant just doesn't hit back. Alright, we have a peasant. His name is Ezekiel. And his son Timmy has been misbehaving. So now he's got to go to the other side of the... Timmy, what did I tell you about going into Mr. Farmer's farm? What did I say? I say you get beat. No! Naughty! 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 Let go of me! Let go of me! Little Timmy, what did I tell you about squeezing my ball? Little Timmy! Little Timmy! Alright! Alright, little Timmy. If you wanna play unfair, that's how we're gonna play it. Timmy, you better get over here. Don't worry about it, son. Just a little bit of parenting skill. Come here. Yes, I am. Little shit. Yeah, I'll tell you it's... Mr. Farmer is mad.
Hey, are you killing little halflings on my lawn?
Hey, man, I told you that my son wouldn't come over again. Okay, bro. I'm sorry that it happened. You little...
Why some carrots missing?
It wasn't me, okay? It was Timmy. Look, I know I told you you wouldn't come over again. I'm sorry about it, okay? Dead. I'll tell you what, this village is all going crazy, and it's because of those damn fanatics the druggies. I'm gonna go straight to their heart. I'm gonna go straight to their heart. The potion seller. What did I tell you about selling drugs to my son? Ah! Oh! And it's caught you up the ass, but I'll tell you what. Nothing can beat good old-fashioned steel. I have cleansed this village of its evilness, but now my wife is angry. I will. I have to get out the car to deal with my wife. I have to get out the car to deal with my wife. Karen, I told you. Oh. Karen. Karen, what did I tell you?
Sorry.
About complaining, like. Alright, round 2, Karen. Oh yeah. Round 2. Alright, Karen, what did I tell you about... Oh my god.
Mike, do a training arc.
A training arc?
Yeah.
Jackson lost. I mean, Mikey lost.
Yeah, do a training arc. Get one of the characters stuck, and then like make you act like you're doing push-ups and like got sides on it.
Alright, Karen, what did I tell you? Rah!
Absolutely crap them. Die. Bitch your shit.
Killed someone.
You know that girl that I was dating before we met? She's twice the woman that you'll ever be.
Nah, bro.
Oh no, she fucking got me.
Wait, where's your head?
Should have leaned back.
Where's your head?
It's over here.
Oh, I thought you had no head for a second.
Alright, Jeremy lost to his own wife. He called in the king to deal with this civil rights situation. Karen, what did I tell you about abusing your husband? What did I tell you? I told you not to do it, didn't I? Oh, really?
Marky, for a second there, I thought you had no head. Marky,
Look at this bullshit.
Marky, for a second there, I thought you...
Mikey, did you seriously just lose?
No, I didn't look. I'm the Ron in the red, bro. The king.
That means you lost to the boys in blue, yeah?
Marky, for a second there, I thought you had no head.
Well, I did.
I'm on away!
Jimmy, what did I tell you about losing a battle to your wife? There you come for me. Yep. Jackson, voice the king for me. Ah!
Oh, look who you. Your wife is hot and I'm still hungry.
You killed my wife.
Jackson quickly lost.
Oh!
Jackson, look.
My god.
Jackson, look.
My Jackson.
Bro, that is actually kind of cool.
I'll never get
How is Will not dead?
I'm dabbing.
You know how good I am?
Jimmy realized that the king was corrupt, killing a man. He called upon the power.
Half the lobby had tilted.
He called upon his herd to deal with the king. Jimmy released his herd
But I survived tilted.
from the paddock to kill him, but little did he know that the king had brought along his holy healers.
Tilted, you wasn't.
But it was no problem for his herd. They cleared out the healers and then proceeded to go for the king. He was murdered by Jeremy's herd, killed by the horns of the last bull.
Oh my god, that fucking rocket launching bitch!
His sword was plunged from his hands. After this, Jeremy took up in his hands the power of the king and became a powerful man.
What is this person doing though?
It's a 2v4.
He ruled the land with fairness until the people united.
Launch, 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 launch.
They didn't like the fact that he had lowered taxes. The officials were unhappy because of what he had done, and they sent out a squad of men to assassinate him. But little did they know, he was more than ready. I bought my big sword. Voice all the squires, Jackson. Voice all of them.
Oh my god.
I was more than ready.
Oh shit.
I'm just rewatch Mikey's thing.
The lands of Greece had turned against the lands of Europe. They sent a phalanx to kill the king.
My king.
I'm in a very bad situation.
But I will.
To kill Jeremy, who once took the crown from
This was my idea.
his king. The Greek lands had turned upon him upon the will of Zeus, and he would not allow it!
And the breeze! Who's taking us down? Quick!
You thought you could destroy me? My reign will live on! He struck down the last men. Once they realized that it wouldn't be enough, they sent the hoplites, the most elite, the crypteer, the Spartan warriors, in their famous phalanx formation,
Did they send your mom?
and they would hold still, waiting for Jeremy this time. But little did they know, he had brought a force of his own, a small number of archers. He would flank them as they stayed in their position, using the arrows to dismay their forces. The arrows, as he crashed into their formation, sweeping men aside, heading for the man that held them still before striking down the last warrior.
Jackson, Will, go get my free food, bro.
Boot me. Fuck. Shit. I swear if this guy hits me, I'm gonna be pissed.
The forces of men
I'm truly trash.
had cleared the Greek armies so far, but naught could be done to the power of Zeus himself. Jeremy stood on the bridge of his hometown as he fought. Okay, this is way too close. I'm gonna get close to him and kill him. Alright, hold on.
Oh my god, bro.
King Jeremy stood at his homeland, ready for the assault of the god of thunder, the king of the Olympians. As he marched towards him, slowly but surely gaining ground. He swung his sword, striking the god. Ugh. Stay back, Zeus!
I see you've got him stronger, because you're still not.
But the power of the gods could not be stopped. Zeus returned, but with him he brought the goddess Artemis and the goddess Uranus, a titan, for some reason had taken the side of Zeus. The king gathered his army. He stationed his bravest warriors to hold the line on the bridge. They knew that this was probably their last fight, but nonetheless, they stood fighting. He stationed his archers wisely, but in reality, when it comes to Gondis, there is no wisdom. Only totally accurate battle simulations. He stations a squadrons of archers to presumably shoot the knights in the back. It was a shame. And as a last line of defense, a squadron of squires, young, brave men who would give their lives for their king. And with him, he brought
Until Mikey finishes, then we can
his
play.
army to fight the Olympians. The battle was brave, as they weathered the cold of Uranus. Jeremy stood in the back in disbelief as his army was slowly brought to doom.
This is terrible.
Fight to the last man!
Ice giant.
He noticed the ice giant was too much of a threat, but if he was going to kill someone, he was going to do it. Oh! He fell on the bridge.
Beat the Olympic.
His last brave soldier being flung off.
Who's playing those things?
Turn that off, it's gonna get copyrighted.
Turn it off.
Turn it all off. Jeremy lay dead on his bridge,
Then Jeremy
but
got
there were some
reincarnated into
who
a
resisted
zombie.
against the power of the Olympians. A last alliance of men stood.
Jeremy got reincarnated into a stronger being.
Jeremy got reincarnated by Zeus's own lightning bolt that hit him straight in the heart. He became a Jarl of a great Viking civilization. After traveling far to the north, he brought back with him a great army of men. He had a squadrons of ice archers. No, they're not. He brought the Valkyries, the messengers of Asgard. He brought his finest warriors, ready to face the army of Zeus. He brought longships full of men, and as a last alliance they stood, ready to face the power.
Hey Zeus, these guys think they can beat us. Don't underestimate them.
They charged.
With a bow and arrow.
Young man, how did you get into this fight? What did I tell you? Oh no, little Jimmy. My son got into the fight. Hold on, no. Jeremy fell off. The last alliance of his army stood, firing upon the giant. It was all in vain.
Jump. Oh no, little Timmy.
And they all
Whatever will we do?
fell.
Now make him a boxer.
Remember that Timmy that you
Jeremy
told me about?
reawoke
Hey, Mikey, remember that thing you
in
told
the
me
bowels
about
of
little
hell.
Timmy?
Make him a boxer and make him fight weak opponents. Then when he fights the gods,
Mikey, remember you told me
He
about
reawoke in
that-
the bowels of hell,
Mikey, remember
having
you
to
told me
fight
about that little
the
Timmy,
devil
sir?
to regain his freedom.
Mike, remember that time you told me about that little Timmy story? When little Timmy like swore and stuff?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You mean the joke that I told you?
Yes.
a story.
It's not really a story, it's kind of a joke.
He
but it's kind of a
stood
story. It's such
with
a
the
long
damned
joke that can be
souls of
considered a
hell
story.
who wanted their
So
freedom.
fuck me.
He knew that possibly
Guys, I got a problem.
the
I got a problem,
combined
guys.
might of men,
Oh my days, what the fuck is
there would
happening?
be a chance they could beat this great demon. I'm struggling
I
at which
gave you down
unit
to
to pick.
Ohio. Guys, I need your help!
Who should I pick?
Shit! Guys, help! Okay.
Hmm.
There's a guy there, Fuck. I just got stanked out. Oh, man.
Jeremy's soul had become pure in his times, and he had trained with the power of the katana,
Place it
along
around
with
here,
the
place it around.
damned souls of children
Thanks
and
very much.
of men.
I'm just gonna go get
He
loot back
stood
because I'm really low. I can't do much.
Ready
I'm
to stand against the devil,
Oh fuck. What?
he sent the souls into battle. They traded blows. Jeremy but the demon was not strong enough to beat him. With one last swing, he brought him down into the ground, bringing him to his knees.
No. Why did you finish me off?
And with this,
Fuck me.
Jeremy escaped the bowels of hell and went to the land and reawoke in the land of Japan. It seems his mastery of the katana in his time in hell had left him up here. But as he reawakened, it was not as a giant soul, but as the shogun of the Japanese army. But once again, this did not come freely. Once again the Olympians invaded. They stood with the might of Zeus. I don't know what fucking story I'm telling right now, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, oh my days, bro. It's been going on for so long about literally nothing.
It's going until Jeremy becomes a super peasant.
I do not care about Jeremy.
The Olympians invaded once more, but this time they were ready.
Fuck this.
They stood with an allied force of the Japanese army. The expert ninjas on the side, as the heavy warriors charged in at the front.
You need it.
And at the back,
I gotta go.
a surrounding force of samurai and one siege weapon to gun down Uranus, the biggest target of them all. Jeremy stood with his army, ready to fight one last time against the might of the Olympians. He did not know if he would prevail. He did not know if he was truly ready. But despite this, he fought. Uranus fell. He knew that there was a chance. As the lightning bolts of Zeus ricocheted, he fell into the water. Apparently. Shit. Not very good. Okay, let's try this again. Jeremy charged into battle. Now watch a raining fire upon Uranus, bringing him down shortly, pinning Artemis under his weight. The army stormed in, the arrows raining down upon the Olympians. They stood strong, but eventually, Jeremy was close to making the distance. He was struck back. Oh, the only one who stood, a samurai, noble. He would fight. Oh shit! Okay, this army is a bit out of fashion. They realized they would need a ranged advantage. The ninjas were too far ranged. So instead, with them, they brought firework archers. They relieved some of the heavy forces to create a more strengthened, ranged position. And with that, Jeremy was able to fight once more. Raining down the arrows upon Uranus, he was struck down within the first few seconds of battle. The only ones who remained were Artemis and Zeus. Not even the full might of the Greek pantheon. Jeremy was close to making the distance when he was struck back by one of Artemis's arrows. The arrows rained down, blocking out the sun. As Zeus was ragdolled by the fireworks, Jeremy was close to making the distance when he was struck back by a bolt of lightning. He was kept at bay, unable to make the distance as he was struck down. The only one who stood, a noble siege weaponry. He backed up to the hill to make his last stand, and fired his barrage of arrows upon Zeus. He missed. Not good.
I can't. Okay. Well, I need to leave and then back my game from looking bugged.
Okay. You won!
Right.
Yay!
Jeremy struck down.
Where?
Jeremy's army had struck down the Olympians. With one final stand, they had brought their reign to an end. But Jeremy had fallen during battle. He was not sure if he was ready to fight again. And thus, he reawakened once more.
Oh shit,
So, okay, what's the faction of the dynasty? He reawakened in an age of art, long after the battle that had just taken place. But the city that he had walked into was heavily guarded, and they were not welcoming of strangers. They stood with a line of their weaponry. Two multiple jousters and weapons ready to fight.
And they had one Da Vinci tank.
They did not have a Da Vinci tank.
Jeremy was on one Da Vinci tank, cheerleader boosted.
Jeremy arrived. He realized he would have to adapt to the way of this land. But before he could do that, he had to defend himself. With him, he brought another master of the arts of the samurai lands.
Mikey, say that you're riding
And they
with
were ready to fight.
and then it's like, what's it called,
Okay.
saying like, what's it called, where do you want to set this, like, this, what's it called, set it into the medieval period. Who's the main character gonna be? Oh, the main character's gonna be a cheerleader.
Jeremy was struck down by their high-powered weaponry.
Oh, Jerry! I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm just like playing Fortnite.
He realized his fellow master of the arts would have to stand there and get killed anyway. Right, he realized he would need a distraction. A small force of men. A couple of samurai to stand and deflect. Jeremy was ready to fight once more. And with the assistance of his fellow master, they struck down the advanced forces with ease. Jeremy realized he would have to adapt to this new age. And thus he built, and he built, building a machine of war, an early model of the tank. And with its cannons, he rode to take down the corrupt officials of this town.
And he got some cheerleaders along the way.
And with him he brought supporters, who would whip him up into a frenzy likely, in the middle of battle. He did not wing to bring too many against the might of the army, so with him, he brought 10, ready to fight, ready to die. As they stood against the might of the advanced weaponry in front of them, Jeremy doubted if his machine would be ready for the onslaught of men. But nonetheless, he still had to try. Going to kill the corrupt politician, also known as the Painter. And he was ready. No, he wasn't, he just got annihilated.
Before he becomes a tornado.
They had run out of guns from Jeremy's increasing revolution. Jeremy was worked up into a frenzy by his supporters, barreling through the corrupt army, as he brought every single last one of them to their knees. His supporters had fallen in the heat of the battle, one last man standing as he got closer and closer, striking him down. What the hell?
What?
There we go. And he struck down the last man.
No.
This age was forsaken. Jeremy was not able to move,
No.
for he moved into the age of pillagers and pirates.
I'm doing
Oh,
Fortnite.
there we go.
Arriving on the front step of the
military is
beach,
supposed to kill Jeremy,
two simple
capture
weapons in
Jeremy.
his hands.
Jeremy goes to the gulag. Jeremy gets rescued from the gulag. He thought his machine. Jeremy fails again.
He is struck down by
Sad,
that
never
weapon,
wouldn't be able to show that.
realizing he would have to try harder.
You don't need a massive mechanics to beat an army. You just need good tactics.
He brought along some bombs.
Mm.
Their armor would not protect them against these, but he's a fucking shit. But he was.
trained in the art of boxing and became a super boxer. You gotta make him a boxer or make it train.
Became a grenadier, throwing bombs. But once again, he was struck down by their advanced weaponry.
Peasants until he was strong enough to face God himself.
He realized that in order to take down all the evil people of this land, he would have to train even to the art of boxing.
Oh, God, the movie.
He stood against a small number
Yeah,
of
where
men,
I'm fighting. Which one?
ready to fight.
Oh, I'm in the edit right now.
He tossed them to their side, easily striking them down. His movements were fluid, not sloppy. He was training well. And with that, he almost doubled the number of men he had to face, equaling his skill. He met the crowd with equal fervor. The fervor of 15 men, that was. He struck ferociously, bringing down man after man after man. Their assault seemingly endless. There stood 3. And he threw the last hit onto the last man. One was still around. He didn't know who. He carefully scanned the crowd, searching for the sign of one still alive. And he jumped back and died. And he jumped back and died.
Oh my god!
He broke his knees, realizing that he may never fight again. He decided to increase his dipping into the art of magic. He became a wizard. He stood against another doubled force of men and struck them down. Man after man came forward to face him. He knew he was ready. His magic too strong for the likes of simple men. He struck down the last man with ease. Once he had healed, he decided to go back into the art of boxing, becoming a super boxer, the greatest boxer to have ever lived. And he faced against 30 of the more simpler people. He struck them into the sides, his movements ferocious and quick, but still precise. He dodged and weaved through the crowd, slicing up men as he went. He knew they wouldn't get up. He didn't mind, he didn't care. He had come too far to care about the deaths of men. He had transcended upon mankind. And as he struck the last man, he realized that his power and magic had become entwined with his ability. He decided maybe it wasn't the best of his ideas, but he became a dark magic user. And he stood against a now amplified force of boxers, ready to fight, ready to die. He easily. His boxing prowess so great that the hound that surrounded him barely having to make any moves. Step to the side, like not minding what came. Easily defending against his punches. Often striking out himself. One last man stood, and he struck him down. people realized that in order to beat Jeremy, they would have to dip into the dark magic themselves. And thus, they became the Dark Boxers. But Jeremy had since then purified himself and become better than he could ever be. He struck down his enemies, these ricocheting across the beach as he fought aggressively. Their hands gripped him, slamming him down into the ground, and thus ending the reign of Jeremy.
Till he got brought into the depths of hell and fought him again!
And then he got brought back to hell. But this time they were ready for him. And they sent 30 super peasants to fight against Jeremy. But what they did not know
is Jeremy was a clamor!
is Jeremy was a mammoth! Jeremy was... Jeremy was too powerful for his clams would outnumber them. He would blot out the sun with his clams. He realized he was an idiot, and he died fighting the force of 30 unstoppable men. And that's ends the story of Jeremy. Fucking bye. Bye. Bye.